Before I finish this video, I got the results from eBay's look into this listing that I reported at the end of this video. And I'm going to share that with you. Well, honestly, it's very frustrating with eBay right now because I reported at least 20 listings and only one was removed. And these listings not only violate U.S. laws on counterfeit coins and not putting copy in the 1973 and the 1973 Hobbies Protections Act, they also violate eBay's policy as they have written it. But for some reason, there's a disconnect, whether it be on purpose or on accident, but it is breaking laws and eBay's policy. And they cannot allow these to be sold legally on their platform, regardless if they're just a platform for people to sell. It is still illegal by law. And as I said in one of my posts in the community on my channel, my YouTube channel, I had that $18.91 trade dollar took down. Basically like a fantasy dollar. I don't know why they took that down, but they refused to take down the blatant counterfeits. So we're going to talk about this. Why is eBay doing this? I mean, what can we do, honestly? I mean, do they want this stuff on there? And they're risking a class action lawsuit because if, you know, me and other people and even some attorneys, I know you guys watch this. If this is illegal and they can be sued for this, then we need to do it. Somebody in California needs to come together and go against eBay and rid eBay of all these fakes because there's just too many of them. And I want to show you. I'm going to show you some options we have. We do have another option here. And if a class action lawsuit isn't the route to take, maybe it just needs to be a special interest group and we need to petition Washington and speak our case in front of Congress and the administration and see if maybe we can get some type of legislation to combat this, put together a watch group or something. I wish eBay would work with everybody. This is hurting eBay's reputation. Their reputation's already took so many hits and so many other sites have took so much juice from eBay. I've watched it happen over the years. They know it's happening. They know there's things that got problems. I don't know why they don't want to fix it. This is a seeded dollar, 1873 CC, and if you don't know it's fake, you guys got to study coins. I'm going to show you why it's fake, but I mean, you should know. You know, the date fonts aren't right. It's a grainy surface. Even though the image is poor, it's a grainy surface coin. It doesn't look good at all. When you go look at Heritage or PCGS Coinfax and you look at one of these coins that are authentic, you can see the difference. Not only that, look, the CC is not correct, but not only that, they're selling it for $25.98. These are one of the more rare seeded dollars. A coin in this condition, if this was mint state, would go for over $100,000. That's like the record, over $100,000. So you know no one's going to sell for $25.98, and they're not going to have 67 sold already and 10 more available. If that doesn't tell you that it's fake, I don't know what to say. But eBay, unfortunately, is not looking at it that way. So what I'm doing is what I did. I had to save this image, and when I saved it, so what you have to do, change this to all files, and then you want to change this, and you can, like I said, I put it at JPEG. You want to do that, but when you do that, you can label it 1873 fake or whatever you want to do. I think it's 1873, right? So I put 1873 JPEG. Okay, so it opens up. Now the thing is, when I do that, I'll show you, I have to open it up in the viewfinder, and from here I have to save it again because it's still just, I don't know whether it was a web file and then you save as, and then you want to save it as PNG or JPEG, whichever one. Then you can open up in a photo editor and you can do what I'm doing. Now, I know that's a lot of work. I'm not even sure it's going to work. I don't know if it'll eliminate this or not. So we're going to also look at some other things. The reason I'm wanting to do this, and the reason I've been doing a few videos on this, for one, the videos do really well, and I want views for my channel. I mean, just to be honest. I mean, this gets the word out to people. And the more views I get, the more people hear this, and it just seems like people are interested in this kind of topic, so why not do them, right? Well, the other reason, and really it's a really close second, I'm talking, it almost goes hand in hand with first for me, is this right here. Look at all these fakes. They're fake. There's no authentic ones here listed. Almost gone. Last one. Fake, 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 fake. Or a real picture, but they're going to give you a fake. The prices alone tell you that. Okay, and these sellers are doing it constantly. I had one person say that I was almost racist, or sounded kind of racist, because I mentioned China. Well, I mean, all you got to do is look at where they're located. I mean, I'm not lying. I'm not making it up. I don't hate Chinese. I'm not racist at all against anyone. I can promise you that. But you can come over here and you can look. These sellers are not legit sellers as far as trying to make a good living. Yeah, off the backs of us selling us copy stuff against our laws. We have no laws. We can't access their courts to do anything to them. We have no jurisdiction at all to prosecute Chinese who do this, or any other country for that matter, especially China though. That's a fact. But they do have access to our courts if they want to use it. It's unfair, but that's a fact. It's the truth. You can look it up. It's the truth. So we have no jurisdiction. Nobody can do anything about this. We can stop them once they get here. If they can find them in all those big those big containers that come in here, they come in on the boats. I mean, it's unbelievable. So not trying to get into all the who's the blame. That's not the point, but it's the facts here. And this is the one that I try to get rid of. I typed in, it had hot 1879cc, and I don't know if that's been took down or not. It looks like it has. Unfortunately, someone else is selling it. So here it is, same coin. I've reported this one over and over. This is not a real 79cc, even though 5 available ones sold. And also, another thing, this says New York, New York, Hong Kong. It's just such deception. Come on, let's not get into the personal things about it and ad hominem attacks towards me over it. Let's try to fix this. Let's do something about it. So let me show you what other options I found. Now, we know that we have the report button down here, and we can report this item. But over here is the question mark symbol. You click that, and it says Submit Report. So we do have another report button here, and we'll put it over in front. You guys can see that. And the content, let's see, product or listing, member or store information, but I want to go with that. And it says reason for report. See, I think problem in the listing, intellectual property infringement, item not allowed. Let's see what that gives us. I don't know all these. Adult, counterfeit bullion. Let's see. And they got all kinds of things to choose from now. Illegal, explicit material, replica, coins and currency. Okay. Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to put in here, this coin is a counterfeit and doesn't have copy stamped on it according to the 1973 Hobbies Protection Act. Okay, so we've got that. Now, the other thing that I did, and I'll show you this. You see it gives you an option to upload supporting documents. It's optional. I'm going to try this. Okay, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here. Show you what I created. Authentic counterfeit, and I put down here at the bottom the picture of the coin that's a counterfeit, and of course a coin that's authentic that I got off of Heritage. And I said this coin on the left is authentic, the coin on the right is counterfeit. The counterfeit coin on the right is listed for sale at eBay, and it doesn't have copy stamped on it. The 1873 Hobbies Protections Act requires copy to be stamped on replica coins minted outside of the U.S. Mint. You can tell the coin for sale at eBay is counterfeit based on the details. The head is larger, the date and number style font is wrong, Among other things, the U.S. Mint didn't mint an 1873 seeded dollar with this design seen on the right. Okay, I did that, and then also did it for the reverse. Now, I know this is a lot of work. This took me a little bit of time this morning. Okay, but let me show you. Show you what I'm going to do here. Close these out, and then we'll try to upload. We'll see if it'll let me upload these. I have no idea if it will do it or not. I hope it does. Let's try the inverse and see if this is a type of documentation we can put there. Okay, let me upload another one. Okay, and then you got to click I confirm that to the best of my knowledge the information provided is accurate and complete. Wow. Guys, I guess I'll have to do a video on the results here because I'm doing this right now in front of you. I've never done it like this before. I've not used this form and added information. So let's just see what happens. Let's see if it'll let me submit it here. Oh, my report's been submitted. Before I finish this video, I got the results from eBay's look into this listing that I reported at the end of this video. And I'm going to share that with you. eBay said that they made a decision on that listing, the 1873 seeded Liberty dollar, and it said that we didn't find the listing to be in violation of our policy. This determination was made using automation or artificial intelligence. You know, I'm beyond frustrated. I have no idea what to do. How do you get rid of these listings? You know, there's got to be something we can do about this. There has to be. Why is eBay using AI that can't even figure out a fake from a real coin with graphics to show them? I don't know. Guys, thanks for watching my latest video, and have a great day.